Hey, welcome everyone to today's episode of Unusual Option Activity. Today is March 24th, 2022. And I'm sorry, I've been kind of missing in action. There has been some work around home that I need to take care of, and I'm trying to get back on the bandwagon so I can continue creating these videos and start sharing them with you. And based on some of the feedback I received, I've changed some of the format, made the information a little bit bigger, so hopefully you enjoy it and let me know. So without further ado, let's jump in. Here's a quick disclaimer. This presentation is for educational purposes only, and this is not investment advice. Feel free to pause it and read through it if you need to get into more details. So, I created a presentation yesterday, but once again, a lot of work going on around the house that got in the way, and I wasn't able to share them. However, I'm going to touch on some of those just to kind of give you an idea of what unusual options we have been trading. And even though I have not been active in making our videos, I have been active in our Discord, sharing those ideas with our Discord community members, as well as you can find these ideas within the app itself. So uh, please feel free to join our Discord. Feel free to share with other traders. Let's be better traders together. That's our motto at Market Action. So let's be better traders, share some of these trade ideas, and see where they go. So let me jump into some of the ones that I had for you yesterday. Uber. So this came in as an unusual option activity. We had um, Uber out of the money calls coming in for less than $1, marked unusual by our algorithm. And this was yesterday. Where we saw this unusual option activity. Once again, I shared this on our Discord, and we took some profits today morning, as well as we continue to be in those. We're slightly close to getting in the money. So something to keep an eye out on. However, most of this has already been played out. But something that, hey, this is how you can trade unusual option activity. These calls were trading for $1. And today somebody knew there was some news coming around, or they wanted to position themselves ahead of the New York taxi news. And they did. And we were able to kind of catch that within our app and follow along with them. And hey, bam, there you have close to 76% gains on a single option contract within 1 day. So we took some profits on these, but we're still holding some to see if there's a follow through. This one came in unusual as well. We are in this yesterday. However, the stock has moved up today. I think it was close to, I think it had about $1 move up. I don't exactly remember right now, but last I checked, these options were traded way over in terms of volume and open interest, close to $500,000 in premium traded, and fairly cheap contract options for somebody who's kind of getting started and want to try some low risk trade. So these were trading yesterday at 58 when this was caught in our app. Today, these options closed at 49 cents, so almost about 10%, almost 20% below the original price. However, one thing to note is very little of them were traded, and the open interest still holds at 16,000. So whoever is in this is still in them, and we're waiting for the stock to move towards the downside. and see if these options pay us. So something to watch out for, and actually getting a better lower entry than the original buyer. So those were some from yesterday. Let's look at today, and I'm going to try to give you a whole bunch of them today to kind of make up for the videos that I've been kind of missing out on. So let's jump in. So EQT, this one came in close to 500,000. I'm going to try to move through these pretty fast. If you have any questions about these, feel free to ask them in the comment sections. These came in fairly cheap once again, about 60 cents per contract. Uh, 20 days to expiration, so this will decay pretty fast. However, this was a big chunk that was traded. These went up slightly today and closed about at 65 cents, so they're still out of money and there's still some room to move ahead. As you can see, the volume exceeding the open interest by a lot. Next, DKNG. So we saw some of these calls kind of come in midday, little before midday, for $20 calls out of the money. Once again, fairly cheap. Caught by our market action unusual sweeps algorithm, and these were trading once again 4,500 contracts at 31 cents. These have closed already up from where they are right now. And as you can see, below is our trading view algorithm, which at the same time gave us a buy signal. So combining unusual option activity with our algorithm gives you a little bit more confidence that, hey, is this now the time to enter if it's a bullish or a bearish trade? One quick note, going back to it, these are 7 days to expiration. However, they are cheap. They're 7 days to expiration. They'll decay really fast. However, the stock is moving up and we have a buy signal. So hopefully it continues through. The volume into close was green. So hoping these will be in the money soon. Um, this one was a big whammy today. It almost broke the app in terms of premium traded. It exceeded Tesla, which had been dominating for the last few days. With the premium that just hit the tape, it was 43.4 million in the money, 200 calls, about 84 days to expiration. 10,000 of these were traded. Now, this did not mark as unusual in our app because most of it wasn't sweep. However, because of the size of it, it is highly unusual. And right when these started trading, you can see once again our market action algorithm for TradingView gave us a buy signal, and these calls have already moved up in value, not a whole lot because they're so out of the money, but they are green. So something to keep in mind, keep an eye out for to see if we see any more upside flows following this flow. Uh, the stock is trying to go for a bit of a gap fill, as you can see in the chart right there, and we'll see if we see more upside call buying. We're not into these. These are $4,340 worth per contract. We're trying to see if this momentum continues. Then we will try to look at any other an option flow activity in this name. Something what you do is you can add these tickers to your watch list within the app, and then you can get notified, or even in mobile, you can create notifications for this ticker, and it will notify you any more upside call buying where you can kind of join in. This one, once again, very small, but we saw multiple sweeps come in for TLRY, and this is the one we kind of decided to join in just because of the volume on some of these. We saw a lot of volume on the $6 calls. Right when the news broke out about the voting for the cannabis bill. Um, Bill is scheduled for this week. So this stock has been a bit of a meme and has really, really taken off. And as you can see, our algorithm was actually even bullish way before. For the trading view algorithm was bullish even way before and giving us a buy signal even before these calls hit the tape. And as you can see, the stock has moved up rapidly. So we're in some of these, once again, cheap contracts at 65 cents. And a lot of time on this for the stock to do its thing, even past the vote. So this is something a bit controversial flow that we saw today. We saw a lot of put buying at for XOP for at 125 strikes, 120 strikes, 125 strikes, 130 strikes at different expirations. The biggest one is on the bottom. The longer you go out, the more expensive the option gets, but it gives you more time to be right. So this is something that we haven't really entered yet, or just something that we're watching. If you did enter some of these right when they hit the app, you're actually green because XOP did move down and is getting closer to some of these strikes. And that's about it. And sorry for the rapid fire going through some of those options. I didn't want to waste a lot of time and cover a lot. And I hope I'll be able to continue creating some of these videos for you to start learning about more about unusual option activity and give you an idea of what how to find some of that within our app. Once again, please visit the App Store or the Google Play Store. Our free mobile app is now available for download. Make sure to search using the keyword market action without spaces, and you should be able to see our app with our logo. So feel free to download that. It's completely free to sign up. You can for certain features you might need to upgrade and pay for a subscription. You can also visit marketaction.live to start your free trial as well. Go to marketaction.live/balance or marketaction.live as well as to kind of check out the market action algorithm that I showcased in some of these slides previously. That's it. Once again, thank you for watching. I'll try to be back tomorrow and try to get back on the horse and kind of creating these videos. I'm just going to pause here for a minute. Make sure you click the subscribe button and the notifications button so you get notified as we start creating some of these videos. And I would love to hear your feedback and comments on some of the unusual activity covered. Once again, thank you and have a great rest of the week.